ball. And of course, as I always start with the whole records. Chizo likes to call it the National Blowout Association, but this is what we got so far. It's been a couple of weeks since I put it up, but hey, Cleveland is still on top with a 6-game swing by the way. Boston's headed right behind them at 41. Then of course, I mean this hasn't changed. It's Cleveland, Boston, New York, Milwaukee. I have no idea how I think Detroit is on a 7-game winning streak. Is what the fuck? We all expected Orlando to go down since Paulo's injury and what's the other boys? Franz Wagner. They're both back, but it seems like they're struggling.
It's really Suggs, bro. He the one that he's like everyone thought Wagner. It was balling when fucking Wagner was hurt. They was balling when Barcaro got hurt. When they start falling off is when fucking Suggs got hurt, bro. Because he's the one that really.
Well, he plays defense. He's like the Chris Paul of that team, it feels like.
He is, bro. He's like the Chris Paul.
He's the glue.
He's the glue. He's like the Holiday. He's the motor behind that shit, bro. For real.
Yeah, you could tell like that piece really hurts them outside of like Paolo and Franz. But
Wagner for sure.
I still think that Orlando moves up. I think at the end of the season, I think they'll end up becoming the 5th seed once they get their shit together. They're still, again, the other half of the season is the next 2.5 months. All right, So Atlanta's at 8, Miami's at 9, just always in the cut. Without Jimmy, just still in the cut.
Right. Right where Chizo said they're going to be at.
Straight chilling, bro. The Chicago.
In a month they're going to be at 7.
At 7.
They're going to tote that 6, 7 in a month.
So if a month they're going to be at 7, who's going to go down then in your eyes? Think Detroit falls off?
Who's going to be? What do you mean? Who's going to be at 7?
No, he said Miami. At 7. Who falls off?
I think Detroit ends up falling off. I think
they're balling.
They are, but everybody gets a. I wouldn't say everybody, but I think that team is it's going to be at the end of the day between 8 and 10. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if Miami ends up at the 6th spot.
I don't think so. I don't think Detroit's falling off. They got good young talent that's finally starting to ball together. They're gelling. They got
fucking Cunningham.
Man, they got a solid player at every position.
And what's crazy is they've beat everybody at the top.
I saw this on Twitter that Detroit has more quality wins than the Knicks and the Celtics.
Yeah.
They tough.
The Knicks hasn't beat Cleveland, Boston, OKC, and someone else. They're like 0 and like 14 or 15.
I think it was 0 and 7.
That's about right.
No,
they beat Milwaukee.
I think I saw that stat. Like it was like a post.
Yeah, but they were talking. Yeah, it was like 0 and something against Cleveland, Boston, OKC, and someone else.
I think it was 0 and 7. The Knicks. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
They haven't. They
don't step up, man.
Yeah, they've dominated lesser opponents, and then
meanwhile, Detroit's beat all of them. That's above them.
Detroit has beat Boston, Cleveland. They beat OKC
and Milwaukee.
Yeah. I didn't look at that, but yeah, they beat. Yeah, they've had quality wins, and then their win ratio is against the top 10 teams are just crazy. So I don't think Detroit's going nowhere. Anytime you're playing defense, you're grabbing rebounds, and you got a guy who can take shots. It's hard to beat you in the NBA.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, they're right in there, bro. I mean, look, to just for perspective, right? If we're looking at losses only, it would take Detroit to go on an 11-game losing streak to get down to where Brooklyn is at.
For sure.
You feel me? Yeah. So, like, that's not going to happen. No. Not at the pace that we're at right now.
We're almost at.
So why you say they're going to drop then if you're saying that?
Because I think that Atlanta's going to. I'm sorry. I think that Miami's going to go up, and I think that Orlando's going to go up. So they're just going to be like tiered down 1 or 2 places. I don't think they're going to go. I don't think they're going to drop like that.
Why do you think Miami's going to go? Why do y'all think Miami's going to go up?
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's fucking voodoo. They have a voodoo doll that they have a spell on, but they always in between 6 and 8 at the end of the season. It's like that has always been their cut, bro.
That's just what they like to be.
It's just always been there.
It's because during the season, Eric Spoelstra likes to try a lot of shit.
Okay.
So he'll sit.